All right, I'm pretty injured. I have a pretty gnarly ankle sprain, which is a huge bummer. I got in a fight with the sidewalk last weekend on my long run, so that's really fun. If you're new to my channel, my name's Lizzie. I'm a hybrid athlete who is currently working on going from elite powerlifter to elite runner. From no running to Olympic qualifying marathon time. We've heard it all before, running ruins your gains, right? So how much strength have I lost going from elite powerlifter to training for marathons for the past 3 years? In today's video, I'm going to be going over how much strength I've actually lost training for marathons for the past 3 years. My programming recently has mainly been focusing on running and trail running. While I've been running, I've been making sure that I still keep the intensity high on my lifting. My total has gone down about 50 pounds exactly. So back in the day when I was an elite powerlifter, I was squat, bench, deadlift 6 days a week. I definitely feel a little bit weaker, but I'm not sure if I'm actually weaker. In today's video, we're gonna be using the Wilks formula to accurately compare my lifting from my powerlifting days when I was about 125 pound athlete, and that was like after a cut. So when I was powerlifting, I was mostly walking around at about 128 pounds, 130 pounds. So I was quite a bit bigger. Right now in my endurance training, I walk around anywhere from 113 to 116 pounds. So I'm walking around about 15 to 12 pounds lighter than I was as a strength athlete. I'm not doing this on purpose. This is just the body that I maintain while exercising at the amount that I exercise. This is not something that I'm doing on purpose. This is something that just, you know, when you do different sports, your body is going to change a little bit depending on what that sport requires. Endurance training requires a lot of training and a lot of hours of actually training. So when you lift, I feel like you do a couple hard lifts and you do a little bit of training, but you're not actually working out for the duration of that hour, hour and a half. When you're endurance training, you're like actually working out for that whole 1 to 3 hours. It's just like a lot more training volume and a lot more actually time training. Endurance training is a lot more calorically demanding, and it is hard to maintain body weight when you're endurance training. So I have lost a little bit of weight and I'm maintaining about 15 pounds lighter than I used to. We're going to be using the Wilks formula to compare the weight that I lifted when I was heavier to the weight that I was lifting now. So back in the day, I think my best total was 799 pounds at 126 pounds body weight. Right now, just like without even peaking for a meet, so I'm gonna be really conservative. Like if I was just gonna go to the gym today, I think I could bench 145 to 150 pounds, squat 250 to 260 to depth, and deadlift 330. This would bring my total to about, let's just be a little more conservative. Let's say it would bring my total to 735. So it is like quite a drop in absolute strength going from lifting a total of 799 to a total of 735. That is like 70 pounds less over 3 lifts. Yes, my total amount lifted has gone down from where I was before, but my weight has also dropped significantly. So pound for pound, I'm about exactly the same as where I was when I was just focusing on powerlifting. This is why hybrid training is so awesome. I'm able to focus and train something else really hard and completely maintain the incredible strength that I've built in my powerlifting career. If I did want to dial it in for a powerlifting meet and like actually train and peak for one and dial my running back, I think I'd actually be stronger than where I was before, which if you think about it is really cool. So how have I maintained this incredible strength while I've gotten really fast? It's gonna be the intensity at which I train at. So even though I'm only lifting about 3 times a week and hitting each lift, so squat, bench, deadlift just once a week, I'm making sure that I hit that lift with purpose and intensity. So the little volume that I do with my lifting, that means that the actual gym, like what I'm doing, matters even more. So I am still hitting like singles and doubles 85 to 95% every single week. And I'm not doing a lot of volume there, but I'm hitting that intensity so I don't lose my strength. So I'm still like hitting deadlifts at 315 to 320, which is almost triple my body weight. I'm squatting 205 to 225, 235, which is only 10 to 25 pounds below my max. And I'm benching about 95% every single week. So I'm still hitting those heavy lifts, and I'm not losing the strength because I'm keeping that intensity high. And the nice thing about intensity is that like it doesn't make you that tired. Endurance training and running in itself is not going to make you weaker. Not training is going to be what makes you weaker. So if you can still fit in high quality training, you'll be able to maintain your strength or maybe get stronger with your endurance training. I hope this video was helpful. If hybrid training, running, or lifting is interesting to you, please follow me along on my journey. Right now I'm dealing with this ankle sprain. I don't know how bad it is. Pretty bummed out, but hopefully by the next video I will have some updates for you. All right, I'll see you next time.